Good day, dear audience. Here we are, the students of PYP Year 5B, with our exciting journey of PYP exhibition on an inevitable issue regarding sewage spills our country and mainly our city is facing. In November 2020, we initiated our exhibition process. We came across and explored global and local issues that grabbed our attention under the theme How We Organize Ourselves. We started it virtually by noting down all the global and local challenges that the world is facing. We also reviewed the 17 global sustainable goals recognized by the UN and understood how each goal is connected to us and calls for an action.
It all started with the provocative pictures showing sewage water all around and people facing problems commuting. Rainwater added more to the problem. We especially reflected on the immense grave issue which Karachi faced last year in August during heavy rains. Our minds were full of questions and we started thinking why such problems occur and who is responsible for it. With all these bubbling questions and curiosity, we started our journey.
We also linked the causes and consequences for our issue with global goal. Number 11, that is sustainable cities and communities.
Though it was very difficult to collaborate being in lockdown. However, technology made it possible. We used various collaborative tools to streamline our thoughts. After the thought process and merging of ideas shared by everyone, we came up with a main idea that arose from three driving questions. Central idea: sewage spills results from poor infrastructure and waste management. Lines of inquiry: what is the infrastructure of waste management, impact of an effective sewage system in place, and steps taken towards its betterment?
During our research, we found answers to many questions that triggered in our minds. One of the questions was what should be an effective infrastructure of a city and how is it managed? By using research skills, we explored sources like books, ebooks, internet blogs, and local news and gathered information. Some news reports from BBC Urdu and our local news channels were of great interest and helped us a lot in our research. After critical analysis, we found out that there are two basic sewage systems that are combined and separate systems are used all around the world. And so is our country following it. Through virtual tours, we also found out that there are huge wastewater filtration plants in our city.
It made us wonder that if all systems are in place, then why is there so much sewage water everywhere in our city? We became risk takers and stepped out of our comfort zone and went on the streets of our locality to gain first-hand knowledge. After our visit, we reflected that these areas need serious attention as the conditions are worrisome. The dirty water with all debris spilled was not a good sight. It was harmful for the environment as well for the health of the people living nearby.
As we move towards our second line of inquiry, which is impact of an effective sewage system in place, we wanted to find out what makes an effective sewage system. To find the answer to our query, I, Samar Asad, for my research with my parents, visited a sewage treatment plant in our city. A local worker there helped me understand the process. I found out that sewage water filtration involves 5 steps. First, the water goes to the primary and secondary stage. Then it goes to the oil and grease stage. Next, it goes to equalization tank. After that, it goes to the SPR tank. Finally, it goes to a tank where it can be used for further use after adding a chemical called chlorine in it. It can be used for gardening and flush, but not for drinking and showers. Data gathered by me helped my class find answers to our research questions. Thanks to my parents for the great help.
As we researched further, we came across many people and organizations working on this particular issue. We then, with the help of one of our Urdu teachers, Sarashfa, reached Mr. Arif Hassan, a Pakistani architect and planner, requested him to be our guest speaker and have a session with us. He provided us information related to the local authorities such as local government and KMC who are responsible for for collection and safe disposal of the waste. Mr. Arf also briefed us about our responsibility as a citizen and provided us ideas of how we can take small steps towards the betterment of our environment and country.
We were then connected to Mr. Tanzil bin Abdul Rauf, the ex-vice chairman of QC 21 DMC through our Urdu teacher and a mentor, Ms. Paraswet. He enriched our inquiry with some very important information about the local governing bodies like the Water Sewage Board and the UC office that could help us in this matter. Mr. Tanzil also guided us towards our action. And he particularly told us to stop wastewater and say no to plastic as these are the main causes of blockage in pipelines.
इस वर्चुअल मुलाकात में तलबा ने अपनी मालूमात में मज़ीद इजाफे के लिए इनसे उर्दू में भी सवालात किए, जिनके जवाबात में इन्होंने हमें बताया कि एक अच्छे शहरी होने के नाते निकासी आप को रवां दवां रखने के लिए हमारी क्या जिम्मेदारियां हैं।
With our mentor, Ms. Fazeen, we designed a survey using a survey monkey where we tried to gather more data regarding the structure and management of the sewage system in different areas of our city. Some of the key information was highlighted. From the survey, it was evident that a large majority of citizens do not consider themselves as the root cause of water spills in their areas. They believe that the government and cleaners are responsible for poor management of the sewage system. Citizens prefer informing local authorities in case sewage issues arise from poor infrastructure. A large majority would like to create awareness in their local areas.
Our exhibition research made us realize that most of the peoples are themselves not owning their own city. They blame the system for not being effective, but are themselves throwing garbage and plastic products like wrappers in the main holes, which clog pipelines and cause a lot of problems. Duct systems and the cleaning should be a regular practice of each house, especially landed ones, which would help in smooth transition of sewage spills from our houses to the main lines without any blockage or spills.
After finding out the cause, it was time to take some action. Our aim through COI was to come up with an action that will make an impact. Out of all the 5 types of actions, we chose to hold a campaign and do advocacy.
हम तलबा ने पोस्टर साजी करते हुए मालूमाती पोस्टर बनाए। इनकी मदद से अपने घर वालों, दोस्तों और मोहल्लेदारों को निकासी आपके मसाइल से आगाह किया और इन इकदामात की निशानदही की जिन पर अमल करके हम इस मसले पर काबू पाने में हुकूमत और इदारों का साथ दे सकें।
We decided to spread the word to you all through our exhibition. Let's put our hands together and call for a change by taking care of our city and country. Let's own our city and be a channel of change. Thank you.